whisper winds through ancient stones, whispering tales of yesterdays gone. In the shadow of the emerald hills, we find our hearts where sorrow stills. Lament in the crisp night air, echoes of love we once did share. A bonfire of tears, but I still gleam. In the night we find our dream. Oh, the moon's embrace, so cool and bright, guides us through the darkest night. In every tear, a drop of grace, we find our hope in the moon's embrace. Curtains of mist over fields so green, a silver thread in twilight sheen. Through whispered tales we carry forth, our stories embolden, our hearts their worth. The thistle and heather guide our way, through shadows etched in yesterday. Each loss a star in the midnight sky reminds the soul it's okay to cry. Oh, the moon's embrace, so cool and bright, guides us through the darkest night. In every tear, a drop of grace, we find our hope in the moon's embrace. The thistle and heather guide our way, through shadows etched in yesterday. Each loss a star in the midnight sky reminds the soul it's okay.
There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get our music. I love that song. I wrote that song with AI and the help of some wonderful souls from the other side. It's about the moon and how it can embrace us in times like these. When you feel overwhelmed and stuff, just go out and look up at the moon and recharge. So how is everyone tonight? I'm Mama Cole. Welcome to Tea Time. This is we have about an hour to an hour and a half or so that I answer your questions. We pull cards, do mini readings, any spiritual questions you have, coaching questions, if you've had any experiences past week you want to talk about, anything like that. I'm sorry about my glasses. I could sit like this. Anyway, so how is everyone's week? Been kind of a heavy week, hasn't it? I'm learning. Hi, Maudie. How are you? Welcome, Mandy. Nice to see you. So how is everyone doing with all these heavy energies? The astrologies definitely say we have some Taurus energies going on. There's a lot of Pluto stuff going on. So there's lots of changes. Neptune in Aries is like a 15-year change. Like it's moving out. Like awesome stuff is happening. Like it's been in the same place for 15 years. So now that's behind us. Let's move forward. You've had a bad but a good week. I get it. I've had a very overwhelming week myself, but also good because it's put things into perspective for me. So and the world headlines have been very overwhelming. I know a lot of us are carrying a lot of heavy energies tonight. So I'd like to invite you to go get a cup of tea or coffee, whatever you drink, some water, lemon water, whatever you're up for. If you have your tarot cards or oracle cards, go grab them. If not, excuse me, if not, no worries. There's plenty of us here that do have them. Welcome, Sarah. Nice to see you. I apologize for not being here last week. My husband, as many of you know, was in the hospital and he was released last week. So I had to attend to him. So that's why I couldn't be here. I tried to do both and I just was not going to be able to do both. So usually I will be here every Thursday, 7 p.m., no matter what. If something comes up like family emergencies, I can't control that. So I do apologize for all of those who missed me. So how is everyone? What a week it has been, huh? I've already lit some Palo Santo. I did light a little sage. Let's go ahead and light some more sage. I light sage, and I don't use a whole bundle. I use a leaf at a time or like a little tiny, this is a branch. I get mine in clusters. And I like to do it to clear the energies, any stagnant energies. And I love, I was taught to do this on your palms and like the bottoms of your feet. So helpful. Oh, Mandy, your mom's in the hospital now. I'm so sorry. Such scary times, huh? I'm learning that not everything is within our control. Sometimes there's information that we don't really always want to know, but knowledge is power. So if she's in the hospital, she's in the best place for her, hopefully, and she will find out what's wrong and be on her way to healing. So I wish her all the best, Mandy. And I know it's hard for you. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. I really appreciate it. It's going to be a long road. But I've learned a lot about a lot of you guys, honestly, the past week or so. Honestly, the past month or so, just what it must be like for those who are widowed and who have lost family, and there's especially your partners. And leading up to it, like how you've handled it, what you've done, the things, the processes you have to go through. All of that. I have a lot more respect for the work that I do now, just because of things that we're facing as a family. You know what I mean? So sometimes we just have a lot of time to reflect. So, Sarah, I feel real drawn to Sarah tonight. How are you, Sarah? What you got going on? You guides are really calling you out tonight. Oh, I got to tell you, speaking of guides, hi, Nicole. So nice to see you. Welcome, honey. Hi, Donna. Welcome. So nice to see you here, too. Today, I was really tired, and I had to go get gas. And I like to drive. It's probably like a 10-minute drive away. I go to the other side of the river, and it's only like $2.66. Everywhere else, it's like $3 for gas. So I tried to go there. You're always struggling, Sarah. Well, I tried to go there, and on the way, there was another gas station. The price was the same, and I pulled over, and my card wouldn't work in the pumps because you couldn't see, the readers weren't working. So I tried like 2 pumps at that gas station, and I couldn't get them to work. And I look up, and there's this huge red-tailed hawk. It's either red-tailed hawk or a golden eagle because it was huge. Like its wingspan was much larger than what I'm used to seeing on a hawk. I was like, that is cool. That's the second one I've seen in the last 2 days. I was like, wow. And I even sent my son a picture because I was talking to my son about try not to worry and letting the universe provide and take care of everything. And then I see the hawk, which is normally my sign from my spirit guides that everything's going to be okay. I just have to trust the process. So I get in the car and I leave and I go to the original gas station I was wanting to go to in the first place. And as soon as I I round the bend on the river. I round the bend like this, and I see a semi sideways, and it had hit a pickup truck. And it just happened. They were trying to get the people out. I was like, holy cow. So sometimes in life, our inconveniences are to keep us from something very hazardous. Because I would have turned there. That's where I would have been. Like not even it happened like not even 3 minutes or so before we pulled up, probably two. Like it had just happened. So the hawk was letting me know, yeah. So sometimes them inconveniences really upset you and you get annoyed and stuff like that, but perhaps they're keeping you from something further down the road that you're unaware of. And we don't always get to have visual like validation like that immediate. I even took a picture of the hawk and I took a picture of the semi and stuff and sent it to my son. He was like, dang, mom. The stuff like that happens kind of often to me. Um, so when life is giving you a lot, just know that no matter what, as long as you stay focused and always trust and have belief, you will be taken care of. The universe does provide. It just gets pretty scary and overwhelming at times. So, Sarah, um, yeah, you love hawks too. So maybe that's one of the messages you needed to hear because I felt very drawn to you tonight as soon as I saw you tonight, Sarah. So you're struggling with finances. I get that. We are too, very much so. A lot, as are a lot of people right now. There's some scary times, and sometimes I think some of the struggles with the finances are our own. A lot of it is our perceptions or like our sense of lack, thinking that we don't deserve more. Okay, so Sarah, do you want a card tonight? And once again, I have my Folia deck. Nicole, I don't think you've seen these. These are ones that I got for tea time specifically, and they're very similar to Lenormand cards, but I believe this is a deck of 50. Yeah, 50. And each card um, represents something. And then I usually pull them and they read a story. Okay. So this is the deck that I'm using. This is my Folia deck. I'll show you the cover. I love this deck. Ordered it specifically for tea time for us. Mandy was given a feather this morning. Who do you think that was, Mandy? Do you know who that was, or what did the feather symbolize? Was it a person or was it an angel? Like, was it one of your spirit guides, a loved one? And what kind of feather was it? Was it white? Was it a blue jay? I love when people get feathers. I think that's one of the coolest. I used to get like white fluffy feathers quite often, like uh, bigger than down feathers. But you know how fluffy down feathers are? Very similar to down feathers. Okay. Well, you let me know, Mandy. I'm going to go ahead and pull for Sarah. Sarah, I'm getting like a real creepy crawly. I keep hearing like creepy crawlies. Like, does it feel like people are coming out? Like, the finances, are they overwhelming to where it feels like they're out to get you? A white chicken feather. Okay, lock. Something is hidden or unlocked, Sarah. And I'm getting like this is your potential. This has to do with your psychic abilities or something. You have the key. You just have to unlock it. Okay. It's hidden or locked. It's almost like you've tucked it away because you just weren't quite ready. And now's the time. Okay. Um, reciprocity. I think I pronounced it right. This is the giving and receiving of help. Okay. So part of helping to open your gifts and stuff is to give and receive. You can't always be the giver. You have to also receive in order to feel the abundance and to understand what abundance is. Because right now, if your finances you're struggling and stuff, you don't have to struggle. There's options within the community. I get like the food baskets, food bakes, things like that. There's no humility in that. it's part of a give and take. I get over the years you probably have given. Now you have to realize it's okay to receive. And by doing this, ooh, you're going to cut off or let go of what no longer serves you. So perhaps that's pride. Maybe your pride's kind of getting in the way of you receiving some help, Sarah. Okay, because you have to realize, cut off that perception. Okay, and cut off what no longer serves you. Okay, and know that no matter what, you are protected. So I get for you, Sarah, this is definitely okay. What is locked or hidden? I'm getting this is more like psychic abilities, your third eye, spiritual gifts, something like that. And I'm going to go over them one more time because they're like, she needs to listen. And this is about you not carrying the burden by yourself, Sarah, that you can give and take. Okay, because you have given in the past. And let go of what no longer serves you. Cut it out. I do feel though I am an empath. Yes. Yeah. So realize it's okay to unlock that door into these empathic ability. Like, what is this trying to teach you? And know that no matter what, you're always protected. There's nothing to fear. Like, so that might be like some shadow work. If you've been doing shadow work or something to uncover who Sarah really is and feel that you're enough, know that you're protected no matter what. Okay. Let's hop over there. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, I love these cards. I special ordered them and waited for actually my husband for my birthday got them, and then we waited for 6 months. Stephanie Frontero. Yes, I will get you. Hi, Donna. I've been thinking about you too. Stephanie. Okay, so let me know. These are free readings and they're complimentary, but I would like some feedback. Let me know how that resonated with you. And if you'd like a full reading, once again, these are just samples. You can find me, see up there, down here, at psychicinsights.life/Mama Cole. And I do readings. I do tarot, psychic readings, connect you to your loved ones. I also do coaching, crystal healing, chakra cleansing. What else? Oh, Akashic past life, stuff like that. So pretty much everything. And what I like is when we do sessions, I drop in and I ask what you think that you need, and then we drop in and go from there. The guides pretty much, your higher self pretty much dictates your session. What's everyone drinking tonight? I have cold brew. I've been on this cold brew kick. It's been so good. So Stephanie, I got you, Stephanie. Do you have anything specific, Stephanie? Frontiero. You have a lot of family on the other side, correct, Steph? And somebody's calling you Steph instead of Stephanie. You're so welcome, Sarah. Okay, Stephanie, I have a crowd that I see around you. I don't know if you are familiar with how I work. I am like a viewer, so I will see spirits come through or get messages of your higher self from your higher self. I will see things. So right now what I'm seeing is I'm seeing around you like a family, but I'm seeing an older woman for sure. Like she comes up first. I'm getting this is on your maternal side, perhaps your maternal grandmother. She's very present. She has a gentleman behind her. And then to the right, which it's like they're separating maternal and your father's side paternal. There's a bunch, I'd say 50 people. And this is a common message that I do hear often is that you have forgotten who you have come from, how hard these people have worked, and how many thousands of women have come before you and how far you are. Excuse me. And with the voices, their voices were quieted. They were not allowed to speak their truth. And you have to make sure that no matter what, you continue to speak your truth without fear or judgment. Uh, this is mainly the older woman. She's pretty much like speaking for everyone else, and she has a white dress with red stripes, um, like a patterned like white and red. I don't get like a native, and I kind of get like a Latino, like a Mexican, but I don't think it's from somewhere else. And she's very beautiful, but she's talking like she used to yell a lot and holler, but she was just loud. But this is a different kind of vocal, um, speaking the truth, speaking up for what is right. Do you do protest or something? Because I'm seeing like protest signs, a lot of involvement, and just no matter what it is that you do, that they are very aware. Hi, Roseanne. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards, but this woman is very, wants you to continue to speak your truth and stand up for what is right. I hope you understand who that is. The messages, the comments on Facebook are delayed. So if you are commenting, I apologize. I just have to refresh. And you do have a lot of family over there. So Stephanie, Stephanie, Stephanie. What I'm doing is I shuffle the cards the whole time. I try to put it where you guys can see, but it doesn't always work. Stephanie, Stephanie. Okay. And I just drew probably about 5. Okay, 1, yeah, 5. Now, first off, you, Stephanie, also have to let go of what no longer serves you. I get this is more like preconceived notions. Like you have one idea of how everything is supposed to be in your head, and you have to just stop it. Like cut it out. Um, cut the things off that don't serve you anymore. And I get like whatever this perfect life is that you have imagined in your head, that you have to like kind of cut those off. I do get there are some warnings, there are some red flags. Make sure that you pay attention to these red flags. This card does not play around. When this card comes up, we have found in the last month or so with this new deck that just pay attention, okay? There's something going on. There's some red flags being thrown. So maybe that has to do with what you have to cut out of your life. And you also have something hidden or locked. Oh, look at, and I know you guys saw me shuffle these, but she got 3 of the same cards too, and I shuffled the heck out of these. So you also have something hidden or locked. And you also are a person that's having issues asking for help and giving. You don't have any problems giving help, but you're having problems asking for help, Stephanie. And you need to know that no matter what these red flags are and whatever this is that you're having to cut out, that you are divinely protected. You're watched over and you're protected because you are coming from the place of justice and are watched over. So I'm getting this is cutting off what no longer serves you. Only you know what this is, Stephanie. I'm going to see if you've responded. Lots of strong women before you, yes. Hi, Shaylin. Nice to see you. Okay, so please know there's something for you to cut off. Pay attention to the red flags. That's probably what's going to help you figure out what you need to cut out. Figure out what's hidden or locked. This is more like, I think this is more like your courage or you're standing up for yourself. Whatever this is what's going to unlock this. When you get rid of this stuff, the red flags, and cut this out, you're going to be unlocked. And you don't have to worry. There will be people there that will help you. Okay. It will be a give and take. And yes, you will be protected. So there are no fears, Stephanie. Okay. I hope that resonated for you, Steph. Let me know. Somebody keeps calling you Steph too, because I don't usually do that. I see you, Roseanne. Now, Roseanne, how this works, I'm a psychic medium, and I when I do your cards, what I do is I drop in and just with your name, with your higher self guides, whatever, and there may be messages, there may be pictures, colors, stuff like that. It does make sense. I'm glad, Stephanie. Hope it resonated with you and just stand up, okay? Whatever's going on, know that you're divinely protected and you have some very strong, beautiful women behind you, but you're their voice now, okay? So don't put up with any crap. And Mandy drew a card for you. Mandy's got her berry drink. I love that. I love berries. Mandy drew a card for, is that for Sarah? Or I'm hoping it's for Stephanie. Two of coins, which needs that you need balance, and the moon card. So, and I've noticed that the moon is coming up a lot tonight. So there's a lot of energies with this full moon coming up. But how about we all just take moments in the next couple of days and just go look at it. Just absorb the energy. Just reflect. Just connect. Okay? Sarah said she has a question. Even though my dad wasn't so present while he was alive, is he around me? Hopefully guiding and protecting me and my girls. Oh, yes, definitely. I guarantee he is around you, Sarah. If he wasn't in life, then he kind of has a karmic debt to you now, and he is in death. And he's also probably he's learned. He realizes. Sorry, I keep moving around. He realizes the mistakes that he made by not being around when he should have. Okay, but I notice a lot in death that parents that were absent are very present afterlife. They're very involved. They a lot of them become guides or just watch over, and a lot of it's because of a karmic debt that is owed. So I hope that answered your question, Sarah. Okay, so Roseanne, you're welcome, Stephanie. And if you want to dive deeper, Stephanie, and you need some help and guidance, feel free to book a session, honey, and I can help you, okay? Because I feel there's a lot more, but I don't go into certain things that I see when we're online. You know what I mean? You don't want me to blast your private business. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Nice to see you. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I'm hanging in there. Okay. So, Rosie. Okay, Roseanne, I often do get flowers, and I'm seeing flowers, but what I'm seeing is a woman. She has a big vase of flowers. It's like a big, wide crystal vase in the center of a table. But I don't think it's crystal. I just think it's glass. She wishes it was crystal, but it's this big vase, and there's flowers in it, but they're not roses. They're not. They're more like wildflowers, like farm picked or hand picked flowers. And all I see is her silhouette bending over, straightening these flowers. And excuse me, the room that she's in feels very light and airy, like springtime or it's okay, Tracy. Right now I'm doing a reading for Roseanne, and the room that this woman is in has like white lace curtains or like I can't remember what they used to call them. They're like real white lace flowy curtains, and it's real sunny, super sunny, and real breezy. Like all the windows are open and the curtains are just blowing. And I think she has a tablecloth on the table, but it's not really fancy or anything. And she's messing with these flowers. I don't see food or anything. And I'm not sure what that message is, what she's triggering, but it's just if this is a memory or something, or if this is a woman she's just making her presence known. Like you'll know exactly who it is and what she's doing. And what's interesting is the flowers are not roses. They're not like daffodils or anything. They're like not sunflowers. They might be sunflowers. Because they're not blue, they're not red, they're more yellows and whites. But it's not daffodil. So it's more like yellow and white, and the whole room is white. and flowy curtains and open windows. So just please know that this woman is present. If you don't know who she is now, that's okay. Just know that she is around you, and I get a very loving, caring energy by her. Now she has lemonade, a big picture of lemonade, like homemade lemonade with the slices and everything. But I don't see anybody else. I just see her. Huh. Okay. And while I was seeing her, I was drawing cards for you, and I shuffled the heck out of them. So I hope we didn't get the exact same ones. Yeah. Yours is self-care, Stephanie. It is time for you to heal, repair, and connect. Okay? Hi, Hannah. Welcome, welcome. Wait, this isn't Stephanie. This is Roseanne. I'm sorry, Roseanne. It's time for you to do some self-care and connect and go within. Okay? And this is for you to heal and repair yourself. So that this is the guides in yourself calling you out, Roseanne. Okay? Take some time for your self-care. And appreciate the comfort and the sense of belonging that you have home. Home is wherever you are. And it's time for you to appreciate what you have, your self-care, your comfort, kind of like a nesting time, all right? And you need to realize within this time, Roseanne, this is the time that you're going to be coming into an alignment and realize that, yes, you can do the hard things. So whatever you're facing, know that you're just tuning your instrument. The hard times are just making the strings a little tighter so they sound a little better. And no matter what, you too, I love that this card keeps coming up for all of us, are divinely protected. So I'm getting there's a lot of fear in a lot of us, perhaps in the times we're concerned about our civilization or whatever it is that we're concerned about, whatever fears are rising, know that you're divinely protected. And this is a silver shield. Like silver, you know what silver does? Werewolves, vampires, stuff like that. You do, Roseanne, have to watch out for a sneaky person. There is a person with a questionable moral compass that's kind of hanging around, kind of a ratty person. So kind of keep your eye out for that, Roseanne. But other than that, let's look at your cards one more time. This is a call to self-care, okay? And kind of nesting and enjoying the comforts and the sweetness of home. And this will help bring you into alignment. Realize you can do hard things and kind of tune your instrument to where it's a little bit sings smoother and it's smoother. And you know that you can do hard things. Know that you're always protected and watched over, even when there's some sneaky rats around. Okay. And I guarantee this card comes up too, and a lot of people, they end up finding out who the rat is. Okay. So just hang in there. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them, and I'd be free to answer them. And let me know how that resonated, okay? How do you block sneaky people, Donna? Your energy. Don't allow them within your circle. You can't block them per se, okay? What do you guys think? What do you do with sneaky people? Once you know that they're sneaky, you don't allow them within your energy or your circle or to have any control. And what I've learned to do is boundaries. I've learned to create boundaries to where if you're not for my highest good, then you don't even need to be within my orbit. You don't need to be near me. You don't need to be in my, if you're not in my living room or my daily life, your opinion of me really doesn't matter. So if you're going to be sneaky and stuff like that, you don't need to, you don't have privy to me anymore. I'm sorry, but no. Hello, Aline. Very good. How are you? Welcome, Chelsea. Yes, Tracy. Of course. Yes. And welcome, Hannah. And it's okay if you're not late. It starts at 7, but whenever you get here is perfect timing. So you saw my kitty. They're everywhere. There isn't one behind me right now. They're behind. I have Lovey Dovey. Look. Hold on. She's right there. There's one of them. That's Lovey Dovey. I have kitties everywhere, so you will see them go behind me. Welcome, Tina. Nice to see you. Everything, Roseanne says, everything resonates. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. And Roseanne, if you also need a private reading, remember these are just like tips. These are very small samples of what I do. And if you would like a full reading, just let me know. Don't just let me know. You book. Hold on. Right here at psychicinsights.life/Mama Cole. But you can just let me know too. You can message me and then book. Um, hold on. Where were we? I was really drawn to Tracy. So I'm going to go to Tracy. And now if you're new here, please know that I get to everyone. I go by spirit. This is kind of spirit, like wherever spirit takes me. Hi, Shaylin. I see you too. I'll get to you, okay? See, Nicole, when she has sneaky people, you just cut them off. You're in charge of your life, and life is short, and you live it however you want to live it. I have a kitty in my lap. She is staying away from my 2 older cats. You're the safe spot. I get that. I usually have one in my lap, and Tabitha's not here today. She's running somewhere else. Okay, so Tracy. Now, Tracy, as soon as I drop in with you, I'm getting like an older gentleman, and he's really strict. He's like, she'll know me because he's like really strict and stern. Um, and that was almost like his fault. Like he was known for that, his stiffness and his gruffness. And he also, tonight, I have a lot of them just presenting themselves and not so much saying much of anything. I think a lot of that has to do with the energies tonight, and also being on a public platform. They're not as comfortable to share your business. There's Carl. Everybody always looks for Carl. Here he is. He must have heard you guys. Really? In front of the camera? Get your booty out of the camera. Thank you. I'm sorry. So, Tracy, you just need to know he's around and he does watch over you and he has learned. Carl, get down. Sorry. So, Tracy. And he's flipping a coin, Tracy. Tracy. I just shuffle till I feel that your cards are where they need to be, and then they tell me when to draw. And when I draw cards, with this deck, they've been having me draw. I draw top, middle, bottom, middle, top. It's usually 5 cards. Yep, 5 cards again. It's always been 5 cards. Okay, the very first one is a gift. Tracy, there is a gift or a special offering coming your way. Okay, this isn't always like a physical gift. This could be just a blessing or something good coming your way. Okay, so be aware of that. And there's also celebration. Enjoy your victories with others, Tracy. Okay, so you have a lot coming up in the next month or so, I see. I think that's why this gentleman's around too. And he's wanting you to know that he is there to acknowledge these successes and celebrations. Because the next thing is the ladder to success. You just have to take it one step at a time, Tracy. You have a heck of a reading. Gradual success with thoughtful actions. So just know each step you have to carefully plan and thoughtfully go up each rung of the ladder. You also have things that you need to cut off and let go of what doesn't serve you anymore, Tracy. And Don't forget to enjoy the sweet things of life and remain lighthearted. Take the boots off. These are work boots and time to frolic in the grass. See, those flowers are similar to the ones that I saw with Roseanne's reading. The lady that was doing the flowers, they're very similar to those. So she might be leaking over to Tracy's. That's kind of cool. So, Tracy, there's a beautiful gift or a blessing coming your way, okay? A precious offering is coming your way. You are to celebrate things with others. Find reasons to celebrate. Stop. You don't have to be depressed, Tracy. There's beautiful things in store for you. Keep thoughtfully climbing that ladder of success. Cut off what doesn't serve you. It doesn't belong in your life. If it doesn't serve you, why is it in your life? And when you cut off the things that don't serve you, Tracy, you're going to have a lot more time for the leisure, for the good things in life, to take off those work boots and actually enjoy life and play in the grass and with the flowers and smell the flowers. I hope that resonated, Tracy. See, there's Lovey Dovey. And Carl. That's Carl, the one you guys always are looking for. And Lovey Dovey. And I call her Lovey Dovey because she has a heart on her booty. Oh, wait, no, that's not Lovey. Here's Lovey Dovey. Yeah, that is Lovey Dovey. So when she walks by, you'll see she has a black spot on her butt and it's a heart. So, Tracy, I hope that resonated. I hope you understand who the gentleman is. I get like he's like a grandpa or maybe he wasn't your dad. I get like a stern. I don't think he was a stepdad. Oh, Tracy, wow, thank you. Everything resonated. You connected with my dad. Thank you so much for the cards, too. So that was your dad. So please know that he has learned his sternness was not the way to do things. Thank you so much, Tracy. And if you want a further reading with him, because he didn't say anything, a lot of them aren't saying stuff tonight, just find me at psychicinsights.life, okay? And I'm free Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I dash on Friday and Saturday nights right now for medications and things for my husband. So, yeah, life is fun. But Sunday through Thursday, I think I'm open. So, good. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know that was your dad. Because I don't always know. Like, he seemed a little older, so I was thinking maybe it was a grandpa or something. But he did have, like, a stern, um, he said he was way too strict. So please forgive him for that. So thank you, Tracy. Who else is this? Let me hop over on Facebook. Okay. Hi, Samantha Mack. How are you? Hi, Jaden. Hi, Donna. Yes, I will get you a card, Donna. Let me get Shay first. Thanks for being so patient, everyone. There we go. Okay, Shaylin. Oh, Shaylin, I see this woman with long hair. I'm pretty sure it's like blonde, but she's going. You know how they do and she's very proper. She just keeps doing this. And she has really long earrings, long nails, polished nails. I get maybe she's like a proper Southern woman, perhaps. I don't know, but this banner. Shayla. And she's just coming over and sitting down to join us. She doesn't really have any messages. She's just joining us and just letting you know that she's present. Okay? So, and I hope you guys can see that I'm. There we go. And she's like, of course I'm here. Okay. And then what I do, this is how I drew them. And I'm just reversing them so they're in the order that I drew. Okay. Okay, I see you, Chelsea. Okay, Shaylin, first off, you have a very sweet companion or discerning friend. Okay. So Spirit wants to bring you, if you're feeling lonely and totally alone, don't forget this companion. Oh, I'm sorry you were cut off. Shaylin, there was a really pretty lady who had long hair who kept going, like straightening her hair, long nails, lipstick, long earrings. And she just came and sat down on the couch to be present to let you know that she's here. Okay. And I get that you do have a companion, and this is a very discerning close friend. So perhaps this is that woman that I'm seeing. Okay. And she's a nurturer. You need to make sure that during this time, Shaylin, that you're watering your own garden. Make sure that you're nurturing yourself, that you're taking care of yourself. Um, your hopes and dreams, they're not that far off in the distance. They're actually closer than you think. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been like wishing on the star is actually falling, shooting right towards you. There will be a detour, though. There's going to be a change of course. So be aware something's going to come up, Shaylin. It's going to kind of like be a detour or a change of course. But don't worry because it's going to lead to abundance, financial prosperity. What is this? Security and material. Okay. So the woman is definitely your companion. She's your, like, not like a soulmate. I get like, is that your mom? I don't know if that's your mom. But know that they're around, okay? They want you to bring your attention to watering your own garden, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And know that these dreams that you are chasing are much closer than you think. But there will be a detour, change of course coming up that's going to lead to abundance. Okay, so no worries, Shaylin. You're right where you're supposed to be. But things might get a little crazy. And just know that no matter what, you're going to be okay. Okay. Yeah, Tracy said that her dad was stern and a little rough around the edges. That's exactly how he presented himself. But know that that was his human self, and his eternal soul knows that that wasn't the best way to father or to be a parent. Okay, and he loves you. He's kind of like asking for your forgiveness, and knows that that was not correct. You deserved more than that. So that's really good. He's healing himself because of some of the things that he chose to do. Okay. And Hannah, of course, Hannah, I would be honored. First off, Hannah, you do have a lot of souls around you. Um, I see a lot around a little girl. Is that your daughter? Um, I see like guardians, females, women who are like guardians, protectors, watching over you. There's no need for concern. Like if you're worried about health or something going on, please know that everything's okay. It'll be okay. I get whatever's going on is meant to slow you down, not to detour you. Okay. And you also got, I guess, 5 cards is the norm now. So you guys aren't getting the regular, you're getting almost a full yeah, I know she's still alive, but I'm saying she has people around her. Like she has, these relatives of yours are around her, watching her or watching over her, and she's aware of them. Like if she's ever pointing or talking and stuff, know that they are very much present. Okay. I think you had to have a validation of that. Maybe you're having experiences, or I know that you do some psychic work yourself, I believe. So just know that that's a validation for you. Okay. And know that this is acknowledging a centric person, a person with a different worldview. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is you or if these are some of these people that are around that I'm seeing that were the eccentric people, these women. Um, that just had a little different worldview. You also, seems like we all have a lot to let go of right now. You also have some stuff to cut off, to let go of that doesn't serve you, Hannah. Let's think about what that could be. Um, but there will, once you cut these people off, there's going to be a huge energy rush, like a big rush of excitement and a huge opportunity. Big oyster. Look at that pearl. The chance is closer than you think. Okay, yes, you do. You've sensed your grandma near you. Okay, so just know that she's validating that for you. She is very much around you and very much around your daughter, more so your daughter. And temptation, alluring thoughts and actions. Sometimes it's okay to act on temptations, alluring thoughts and actions. You deserve pleasure also, okay? So was this grandma the eccentric person who perhaps had a different view? Like, did she look at things a little differently, or do you look at things differently than her? Okay, because this eccentric person is challenging you to look at things from a different perspective. Okay, cut off the people and the things that no longer serve you for your highest good. This is going to end up with more energy. Because I get whatever this is that you're supposed to cut off, these are more like energy vampires, Hannah. That's why you're going to have this rush of energy and excitement. Because they're not going to be like sucking the energy and like part of your soul from you. And the opportunities, the chance is right in your hands. All you got to do is get it. Like, you just got to dig in there and get that pearl right out. It's there. And follow those temptations. Sometimes the temptations lead to some really good pleasure, and that's okay. Like, sometimes temptation is meant for us to control and like to gain control over our carnal man. But I get also sometimes temptation and pleasure are needed. Okay, so I hope that resonated. Now, Shaylin, you're welcome, Shaylin. I see you, Jaden. I got you, Jaden. And I see you too, Donna. Samantha Mack drew a card for you, Shaylin, and it was the Two of Pentacles. And when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. I love that for you. And Hannah, Samantha got the Hermit for you, and it says there are some things that must be done on your own. I got a headache when I first pulled. I'm not sure if that has something been on your mind and bothering you. The image shows a woman on a bed that looks like a sanctuary, surrounded by books, and she's using a pendulum. Ooh, I love that. So the Hermit to me is more like going within and honing your craft. Okay. Okay. I'm glad that helped you, Hannah. And if you need me, Hannah, I'm here. If you need any coaching or guidance or a full reading, just let me know. Okay. Now over here, Jaden Bradley. And please know I'm going by spirit, so I'm not trying to skip anyone or anything. Please don't get upset. I will get to you as I'm able to. And if you're here all the time, I'll do my best to get to you, but I'm just trying to make sure that I get people that are new also. Okay. But I am doing my very best. And I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. Okay, Jaden. Jaden, did you lose someone in the war? Like an uncle? Um, I just hear war. I hear gunshots. I don't see any specific people, but there's like a field and there's like fighting and very loud. I'm not sure what that's about, Jaden. Are you a vet? I can't even see your. I'm not sure what that's about, Jaden. I get this maybe your uncle or great uncle. I'm getting it's like Vietnam War. Uh, I'm not sure if this gentleman made it back or not, or if this just had such an impact and this was why he was the way that he was. And that's all I'm seeing. That's really different. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards, Jade. He's just letting you know that he is here and he is around. Very odd. I don't see war stuff like that very often. Thanks so much, Nicole. That means a lot, Nicole. Thank you. I'm going through a lot right now, and I'm doing this because this makes me feel myself and in tune. Okay, so Jaden, you need to make sure that you're setting clear boundaries and enjoying the sweetness of life. Life isn't about all the drama and the bullshit, the wars and the fighting, okay, Jaden? Life is about the sweetness, to pick the strawberries. Okay, there's no thorns on a strawberry bush. It's all sweet, okay? When you set clear boundaries, you have healthier fruit, okay? So trim the boundaries. Make sure that your boundaries are healthy so you enjoy the sweetness of life. You also get to celebrate. Enjoy the celebrations. Enjoy your victories with others, okay? What you do matters, Jaden. It matters and it should be celebrated. Also, you need to be adventurous, a little bit more adventurous, Jaden. Be open to new adventures, okay? New experiences. And zoom in. Seems like there's, on this adventure, there's something that you're looking for. Like you need to zoom in. The answers that you're seeking are right in front of you. You just got to look a little closer, okay? And serendipity. There is a fated encounter on your horizon. And I don't get this as like, this isn't a romantic encounter because you're there. You already have that. This is a fated encounter, perhaps with a spiritual coach, a teacher, because this is a dragonfly. This is like a spiritual messenger. Dragonflies go between worlds. So I believe your fated encounter is finding your spiritual coach, Jaden. You need to, the answers are right in front of you. So let's go through this again, Jaden. Now, the gentleman with the war, I wish, have you made a comment about who that is? Is that your dad or your grandpa? I'm not sure. But if you know Jaden, I'd really love to see who he is. But sweetness of life, tend to your garden, clear boundaries. Don't let no weeds or trash into your garden so that you can enjoy nice, plentiful fruit, the sweet fruit. Celebrate yourself, your victories, no matter how small they are. You got through the day and you got a shower today. You got showered and dressed. That's a victory. Yes, celebrate it. Tell somebody. Be open to new experiences and adventure. You don't have to do the same thing every single day. You can have new adventures, little tiny ones. Be open to new experiences and ways to do things. Something that you're seeking is right there in front of you. You just got to zoom in. That's it. It's right there. The answer is there if you look. So you just got to look. Just look around. It's right there, Jaden. And there is a serendipitous and fated encounter on your way. And I get this is like a spiritual coach, teacher connection. This could be maybe the Mystic Academies. Maybe you need Mama Cole as a coach. I don't know what that is. Only you know. But that's absolutely a beautiful reading for you, Jaden. So if you're feeling lost, please know you're only as lost as you feel, okay? So I hope that helps. Jaden, your grandfather was a Navy vet. So know that was your grandfather appearing, okay? Because it was really loud. I wish that they had, some mediums have like a book of signals and signs and symbols. Like if you see this, it means this. Like for the Navy, why can't he just show me an anchor and then I would know that he was Navy? Like, but for me, they don't do that. They want to show me all this theatrical stuff sometimes. Because like I saw smoke, I could smell stuff. So I'm not sure why, but I wish that I had like an easy thing. Like I see flowers quite often, but I never know. There's different meanings for each person. So perhaps that's why it's not so cut and dry. But thank you for that validation, Jaden. So how are you, Nicole? Um, I'm glad. I'm glad, Hannah. And Hannah said, I'll talk to my daughter about, yeah, I think I've been needing to answer my psychic call. Yes, you do. You really do. Um, if you guys haven't noticed, the world has gone to crap lately. Like there's so much going on. But also with that, there's so many people. So many of you are awakening, and so many are learning that their psychic gifts are there, that they can use them, and there's nothing to fear. Please, if you feel called to, follow that. We need you. Like some of us are getting old. You know what I mean? Like we need the next generation to learn and for it to continue to go down. Healthy healers and psychics and mediums, not con artists and stuff, you know? Um, and Jaden said that. Thank you very much. They really appreciate it. Um, he's been on my mind very heavy. I miss him so much. So no, that's why he came through, Jaden, because you were thinking of him. And Samantha Mack for you, Jade, got the Four Pentacles for you, Jaden. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again, and the world, you did it. Do something to celebrate a job well done. The energy I feel is like a reward from hard work, and by hard work, that can also mean going within, getting through grief. Something good is to come, but you may need to allow yourself to celebrate yourself. That's beautiful, Samantha. And what I encourage people to do is bring your cards. You can pull with us. And what's really cool when a bunch of us are pulling, that we all get a lot of the same messages for the individual. And what that is because we are connected uh, for the same purpose of providing each other peace and comfort. So I love how the messages connect. I bet you are exhausted. Growing a human can be very exhausting, Nicole, so be patient with yourself. Okay? Now, who else do we have here that wanted a card that I may not have gotten to? Trying to scroll up. I got Donna, and Chelsea. I don't think I got Chelsea either. Okay. Mandy, I don't think I got you either. Okay, so let me try to get Donna. Donna, I believe it's your mother-in-law. She's like, stop it. You worry too much. Don't worry. You need to go light a candle, say a prayer. Now she's talkative. Nobody else is talkative. Now it's probably because I've read for Donna before and the spirit's familiar with me, but she's got a lot to say tonight, Donna. Aline, yeah, I'll hop into you too. Just give me a moment, please. I'm reading for Donna Solis right now. So Donna, know that she is coming through with a lot to say. She wants you to trust the universe, trust the process, stop worrying. And she's showing me like I'm getting she must have been extremely Catholic because she has her head covered and she's lighting a candle. So for you to light a candle, say a prayer, and trust in the divine. And I'm sure that's your mother-in-law. Like I'm positive that's her. But she's like, you worry too much. And she has a very strong accent. Too much. Too much. Like she keeps going, too much worry. Like she's saying the same thing and she's just wandering around too much. Like I believe she's saying it in Spanish. I'm hearing the English version, but I believe she's saying it in Spanish. She's like, too much. Like, did she do that? Like, say the same thing over and over? It's okay, Chelsea. I got you. Okay. Donna, you need to go slow and steady. And remember, patience is the key. Okay. So just have patience, one step at a time. And you do have travel again, more pack and go. Okay. So Slow and steady. I see there should be some travel, some time to pack up and go. Um, right now, you need to be enjoying the little things in life. Find joy in the little tiny things like ladybugs, okay? And there is change coming, but fear is not a good advisor. So don't be afraid of change. No matter what the change that is before you, don't fear it. You're right where you're supposed to be. Trust your intuition and listen to your inner voice. Notice it's a butterfly. I'm supposed to bring your attention to the butterfly. Okay, so Donna, slow and steady. Be patient. Maybe while you're waiting and being patient, you should travel. Just pack and go, even if it's for like a little day trip. Like go to the beach, get a little hotel room on the beach. Find joy in the little things, the simple little things like that. And know that there is changes coming, but don't fear it, okay? And trust your intuition. Listen to that inner voice. No matter what, trust yourself, Donna, okay? You will not make a wrong decision. Okay. I hope that helped, Donna. She comes in more than your mom. Maybe you listen to her better. Sometimes we don't always listen to our moms. Sometimes we listen to others a little better. So maybe that's why. Maybe she's just louder. I'm not sure. Oh, Nicole only has 2.5 months before her sweet boy comes. That's so exciting, Nicole. Hi, Kelly. I see you. Let me get to Aline Barube. Welcome back. Aline. Now, Aline, for you, I'm seeing coast, like a coastal country. I'm seeing coquina rock, like we call it coquina rock. I live in Florida. That this is like coral rock or something like rough. The shoreline of the place that I'm seeing is very rough. It's not sandy shoreline. It's just I don't know if this is like where you're from or your family's from or somebody's trying to show me, but it's a coastline with white rough rocks. Like uh, we call it coquina. It's like the shell compressed rocks. Okay, and I'm going to draw your cards. And if you wonder, I do close my eyes often. I block out what's outside so that I can focus in. Okay, Colleen, you have Rube. There's a warning right off the bat for you to pay attention to red flags. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Just make sure that you're paying attention to the red flags in your life. Know that there is an opportunity before you, and the chance is right in your hands. It's just like an oyster. All you have to do is dig a little deeper to get the pearl out. Leisure, you too need to take those work boots off, remain a little lighthearted, and drop through the grass. Frolic, if you will. Play with, stop and smell the flowers, play in the grass, take the boots off, Aline. You also have the lock. Something is hidden. So perhaps when you find the joy and the leisure in life and look for the opportunities, what this is doing, hold on, I'm kind of seeing a pattern here for you. Okay. This is a warning. Okay. There are some red flags. I don't know if you're having a health scare or if you're being very negative, Aline. Alian. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, and I apologize for that. But I don't know if you're, it's your perspective. Like you're being really negative and you're really upset. So look for the red flags. Like almost like heart issues. Like you're getting too much anger, too much. Things got to go my way. Well, they will if you just look for the opportunity and dig a little deeper, because the chance is right there in your hands. Okay? You just got to remain lighthearted. So this is showing me your perspective. So you got to remain lighthearted. Know that no matter what, it's all working out for your good, your best good. And you have to, something is hidden or locked. I think this is your full potential because you're not seeing things from a a joyful perspective, a prosperital perspective. You're seeing things very negatively instead of more positively, okay? And when you switch it around, look at that, the last card, very last card, examine your existing beliefs. You need to realize you are worth it. You deserve the very best. You deserve prosperity. So I'm really getting that these red flags is just your thinking. It's just something with your perspective. Just turn it around. Know that there are opportunities. You just have to look for them. And most of them are right in the palm of your hand. Okay? Relax. Enjoy the leisure time. Don't be so strict. That'll unlock when you start seeing things from a different perspective. It's going to unlock these beautiful beliefs. So I hope that helped, honey. You had a problem at work. You were really negative. Okay. And your life is rough this day. So that's what it's telling you. Okay. It's all about your perspective. Those are all your red flags. You had a rough day at work because you were super negative. So that's all that is. Okay. This is just your higher self bringing your awareness. You're so much more worthy than these negative, low vibration emotions. Okay. You need to do some grounding. You need to ask your spirit guides and your higher self to help you to control these anger outbursts, these negative feelings, these feelings of not being enough, because it's all right there. Your opportunity is right in the palm of your hand. Okay, so that might be work. Don't take it so stressful. Enjoy it, okay? And then you will unlock the potential, but it's all about your beliefs. So believe that you are good. So what? You had a bad day. Doesn't mean you're a bad person, okay? Don't think that. So I hope that helped you. And Mandy got the Ace of Swords for you too. I love that. Oh, excuse me, my eyeball itches. Anybody else's eyeballs itch? Hi, Eve. Of course, there's time. Eve, Eve, Eve. And I think if there was anybody else that I missed. Oh, Chelsea. I got you, Chelsea. Is this Eve or Eva? Eve. I have a young gentleman here in white. Young man. Very prim, proper, brown hair, beautiful smile. And he's tossing a ball around. Just want you to know he's here. Ooh, Eve, I love your cards. Boy, a lot of you are getting the lock today. Okay, Eve, there is a change coming. Don't let fear navigate you. Okay, don't be fear. Don't be afraid of change, Eve. There is change coming, but don't fear it. Okay, embrace it fully because the next one is a ladder of success. Embrace each rung of the ladder of success with gradual success with thoughtful actions. So as you go up thoughtfully, okay? So embrace the change without fear. Gradually take each rung of the ladder of success with thoughtful actions. As you do this, look for the joy in the little things. As you're going up the ladder, look for the little, stop, smell the flowers, look at the bugs, enjoy the little tiny things of success, okay? Trust your intuition. Listen to that still small voice inside your head. Know that it really is real. Trust it. Follow it. This is going to unlock something that is hidden or locked. And I get this is something or someone on the other side that you're trying to reach, that you want to talk to. You will have success. It's just a change. Okay? Hope this is making sense. Hold on. I want to see if you commented. My comments are so slow on Facebook. I don't understand why. Okay. So, Eve, Don't fear the change that's coming, okay? Take each ladder on each rung on the ladder of success thoughtfully. And as you're going, you're going to enjoy all the little things on the way up. You're going to listen and trust your intuition, and that's going to help unlock something that is hidden or locked, okay? I hope that resonated with you. You're so welcome, honey. You're welcome. I think I was last time that you came to, Aline. That's what psychic mediums do. That are the real legit thing. We're very spot on. Your spirits are very in tune tonight too. So that's what happens when we're gathered together with the same purpose. We didn't even have to invite our guides in tonight. Hi, Tina. Of course, Tina. And Chelsea. Let me get Chelsea first. Chelsea, are you still here? I keep getting called back to her. Okay, Chelsea. It's okay, Chelsea. I got you. Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, what is going on with you? I got a tiger. You okay, Chelsea? As soon as I dropped in with you, were you the one that had tiger last time too? Because I have like a tiger. Okay, there's Kelly too. There's like a tiger walking around. He's going, "Rah." Like, what the heck? What time is it? Okay, we got this. So I'm not sure what that is, Chelsea. If he's your companion, if he's watching over you, but he's almost like pacing around you. So I'm not sure if you feel like you're get fed to the tigers or like if the tigers are feel like at bay. Life is stressful now. Okay, so is that what this tiger is like? Do you feel like it's going to just jump and attack you at any moment? Because that's almost like what I feel like. Sorry, my back is killing me. I am in Florida and it's so cold. It's going to be like 10 degrees tonight or something with the wind chill. And my bones hurt, Chelsea. Oh my gosh, do I hurt. So this tiger, please know, I feel it's in your mind, okay? You need to tame that tiger. Know that I can feel the fear and the overwhelm of the stress. Stop, okay? Hold on. Pulling your cards real quick. But you need to stop because I really feel a very, like I'm prey, like I'm this tiger's dinner right now. We don't want to be doing that. Look at that. The very first card, too, is mindset. You need to change this mindset. Shift this tiger. Find a different perspective. You're not the only one getting this different perspective tonight. A lot of us need to shift our mindset from being negative and, oh my God, everything's going to get us. No, if it's not in your living room right then, right there, it doesn't have, you don't have to stress and worry about it right then, right there till you're able to. Okay. So shift your perspective and your mindset. You also need to zoom in. The answers that you are looking for are right in front of you. Okay. They're right. The answer is there if you look closer. Okay. So the answer to these tigers and settling them down, it's right there. You just got to look a little closer. You also got to be careful about gossiping. Word spreads fast. I get, this is more like people are chattering behind your back or something. So just be aware of gossip. Don't listen to it. Don't participate in it. It travels faster than you believe, okay? You also got the adventure card. Be open to new experiences. Okay, so be open to new experiences and adventures on the horizon. And I think that'll happen when you shift your mindset and your perspective. And then realize they want you to start appreciating the comfort and sense of belonging of home. Appreciate your home and the comfort that you have. Sometimes that I even go as far as thanking my home for the shelter that it provides me. Okay, so let's go over that again, Chelsea. It's time to change your mindset. Find a different perspective. And I love that this is mushrooms. And if you look, they're actually magic mushrooms because sometimes we have to reset our brain chemically or whatever we have to do, but we have to reset the way that we think. Like, imagine like turning a switch off and turning it back on. Turn all the negativity off and then be like, okay. So this tiger here seems like he's circling me. No, he actually is really hungry and has something in his paw. So I'm going to help him. Why don't I feed him and try to see if I can approach him? Okay, just something like that. Just have a different perspective. Maybe he's just hungry. Maybe I just have to do this. Or do you know what I mean? Like just shift your perspective. Zoom in to the answer that is right in front of you. So whatever is going on with this tiger, the answer is right there. There's stuff that you can do to avoid whatever's happening. Don't get involved in the gossip. Word spreads faster than you know. You might think that you're participating in the girly gossip, but there's something like it's not for you. You need to be open to new experiences and adventure and appreciate the comfort sense of belonging of home. So I get this is almost like a return home. If you're thinking about moving, Chelsea, going back home or something, do it. Okay. Let me know how that resonated, honey. Good. I'm glad that made sense, Eve. I'm so glad. Okay. I hope that helped, Chelsea. Now, who else? Tina. Chelsea says her husband was injured at work last week, broken leg. I have a lot on my plate right now. Oh, sweetheart. Okay, so is that what the tigers, like the wolves at bay? You're trying to keep the wolves at bay because he's not able to work or something? Yeah, I've been working on mindset, trying to focus on gratitude no matter how many challenges come my way. North Node return happening now. Yes. Yeah, so you're being challenged. It's about focus. You got this, okay, Chelsea? I'm so sorry about your husband. I send him healing. I get it. My husband had a rough week last week, too. Okay, Tina. You're not alone, Chelsea, okay? I'm so glad you're here. Tina, what is your last name? Hold on. I don't know why I have to. Tevez? Tevez? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But I have a prankster, a jokester, a fun guy here. He's like just full of energy, bouncing around. He's just tell her the jokester's here. I'm here. I'm good. Teves. Okay, Teves. I'm so glad, Chelsea. That's the whole reason we're here. That's why I give back. This is my free time. I don't make any money doing this on Thursday nights. I do this for you guys. All I ask in return is that you leave me reviews like in the mediums group. If you feel inclined to book, please book with me. I really appreciate the bookings. Like, honestly, that's where my money is. I prefer, honestly, if you're going to do a reading with me too, I prefer an hour because that gives us time to really do. I usually do like a psychic mediumship and I'll do your cards and whatever else that is needed. But an hour gives me enough time to really dive into your higher self and your guides and your loved ones. And I love helping you guys meet your guides. Samantha, I'd love to hear from Spirit. If Spirit has any helpful direction for me to my highest path, if nothing comes, that's fine. So mostly came to practice and listen. Okay, Samantha, I got you. I'm going to hop back over to Tina with this trickster guy. Tina Tees. Tina Tees. And he smokes. I can smell the smoke in the room like he's an older guy. More when smoking was more acceptable than it is now. Okay. Oh, you got 6 cards. Now, Tina, you need to cleanse. You need to clear space and make room for positive energy. So there might be some things or some anger or some crap that you're carrying around. Shit is what they said. Exactly. That you need to cleanse. You need to sweep. You need to get rid of. Okay, Tina? If you need help with that, let me know. I'm really good at helping you release. But you need to be cleansing. there are obstacles and blockages in your path, but you're very easily able to overcome them, okay? You can overcome this blockage very easily, but just be aware that there is a blockage or obstacle in your path. You need to make sure that you find joy also along that path, okay? Enjoy the little things along the path. Trust your loyal friend. You do have a wise, supportive friend. Use them when you need to. Okay, Tina, you don't have to do this all alone. And somewhere along this path, you're going to have an epiphany. There's going to be the repetition of cycles until the lesson is learned, until the light clicks on and you're like, oh, and you have that aha moment, okay? And so we are going to cleanse. You also had your very last card. I almost didn't show you because you have a sneaky person also. There's a person with a questionable moral compass that you need to kind of watch out for, Tina. I don't know why I didn't want to show you that. Sometimes I don't like to show people the negative. I don't know. It's not for me to filter, right? So let's start. So you have some cleansing work to do to clear space for the positive energies. So this is like getting rid of grief, getting rid of stress, anxiety, anger, things like that. Cleanse yourself, Tina, okay? Yes, there's going to be some obstacles and challenges. No problem, you got this. But as you're on this journey of these obstacles and learning these lessons, don't forget to enjoy the little things, okay? It's not all obstacles. It's not all trials. There's beautiful lessons within, okay? Use your friend, this beautiful, loyal friend that you have. You are able to lean on them. They will support you. They will help you. And know that there will be an aha moment when the light will click on, the lessons have been learned, and you're like, ah, and you can see clearly. And just watch out also for the sneaky person. Okay, there's quite a few of us that are getting the sneaky person. It's just a person that has a questionable moral compass. So they're not out for your highest good. So they don't need to be in your circle. Okay, so just keep an eye out for that, Tina, okay? So let me see. There was one other Samantha. Samantha, your guides say you need to listen. You don't listen. Okay, you need to trust your intuition and listen better. And they're saying like it's not that you're not listening, it's just that you're a little stubborn and you're not receiving the validations openly. Okay, they're trying to give you validations for the things that you're experiencing with your intuition, and you're kind of like, nah, I'm crazy. There's no way that happened. And you need to know, yes, that did happen. I would highly encourage you, Samantha, to start keeping a journal of your spiritual experiences so that you can see the validations that are coming to you. I'm also being told that you do need to do some coaching. Wow, they just had me throw my whole deck. You do need to do some coaching. Okay, some learning. Dive into your books, YouTube, book appointments, join Mystic Academy. But it is time for you to dive. Okay. No more playing around, like dive deep. Whatever that you are most drawn to and intrigued by, that's where you need to go. Because you're like, I don't know which path. What are you pulled to? What makes your heart sing? Like, what can't you get enough? Insufferable is what I'm being shown. And I'm sure the cards that I drew through that will also tell us. Okay. You write down a lot of them. Okay, good. So maybe you also need to write them down and like review them, because maybe writing them down is good. You're getting them out, but are you going back and seeing the patterns and reviewing like last year's notes? Perhaps you should go back to last year's and see all the validations. See if are you keeping a full moon journal? The manifestations that you're doing, the things that you're trying to manifest on the full moon, are you coming back and seeing what you actually did? Okay, I mean on the new moon, and then seeing what you did on the full moon. Okay, Tina said she lost her son a few years ago, so I try to be positive, but there's a lot of anger. The jokester could have been him. Okay, I bet it was him. And that's the anger that he's wanting you to cleanse. Okay, so that would make sense. So if you need help, Tina, I'm here. I will help you. And I could not imagine. I'm so very sorry for the loss of your son. Okay, Samantha, let's get to your cards. Your first card is belief. You need to examine your existing beliefs. Perhaps some of your beliefs are what are blocking you, Samantha. Are you believing that you can really do this? Do you have imposter syndrome? What's going on with your beliefs? Let's examine those, okay? Um, there's a plot twist coming up. There's an unexpected development in your future. I wonder what that is. You also have the leisure card. Take those boots off. Enjoy the simple things of life. Relax and enjoy. Also set clear boundaries so you can enjoy the sweetness of life and the joy. What a beautiful reading. So I don't know what you're going through. Nothing to worry about, Samantha. This is a beautiful reading. You need to examine your existing beliefs. Know that you do have a plot twist coming, which is an unexpected development, but it's all going to be for your highest good. Just remain lighthearted, play in the grass, enjoy the sweetness of life, but tend to your boundaries, okay? Remember your boundaries. And there'll be joy. Enjoy the simple little things of life. Hi, Carrie. So nice to see you. I just have to say how much my baby responds to your voice. Thank you, Nicole. I have a lot of experiences with babies on the other side. It's really freaking cool. Um, when my grandbabies were on their way, I've had 3 grandbabies in the last 3 years that are close to me, that live physically close to me. And I would experience them before they came. It was really cool, and they would respond to my voice and stuff like that. And I just want you to know where we come from and where we go is the same place. So when your baby's soul right now is with your loved ones, like they're loving on them and spoiling them. So I love that. So somebody here needed to know that. So it's really cool. If you have someone that you've lost that you don't think is going to meet your baby, that's not true at all. Not at all. They meet them before you do. They actually bring them to you, I believe. Hi, Carrie. How are you, Carrie? I'm going to get you a card. Have I gotten everybody else? If I haven't, let me know because I'm about ready to wrap it up. I don't usually go quite this long, but I needed this just as much as you guys did. Carrie, I'm going to pull one for you. I feel a lot of energy around you right now, Carrie. Like, hold on. Let's see what Samantha said, that this makes a lot of sense for my energy lately. Belief is a strong one. I do think that that's factoring into things. Finally accepting my new beliefs. Thank you so much. Do you know that's so true? Um, a lot of times our core beliefs or like our parents' beliefs and stuff kind of shadow, they hang out in the background and they kind of make us doubt what we're doing and our abilities or our experiences and things like that. And there are times that we have to re-examine that and be like, wait a minute, no, I don't believe that. I know what I'm doing is real. I've experienced this. I've felt these spirits. I've had too many experiences to deny it. So that's, yeah, I do believe that's probably, you asked for what was blocking you. It's your beliefs. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. You're so welcome, Tina. Okay. Boy, I was 80. I was like hopping around there, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Carrie. Carrie. And Carrie, I feel like you're very doing that too. Very, just kind of overwhelmed right now. Lots going on. Time to breathe and relax and center, Carrie. Okay. Okay, Mandy, I got you. Okay. Okay, Carrie. I smell flowers. I don't see flowers. I have a very strong scent of like a very floral perfume. And what's funny, normally it's like a dad and like, no, this is a floral. This has got to be like a grandma. Like, this is an older woman because it's an old, powerful perfume that I'm smelling. So just know that she's just present. That's really weird. She just came through with this really strong perfume. You also, Carrie, got beliefs. Okay. You need to examine your existing beliefs. Maybe there's something that's also blocking you with your beliefs. There is a change coming. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Okay. You need to cut out what's no longer serving you. I think you know exactly what this is. They're telling me you know exactly what needs to be cut out, whatever doesn't serve you. And I almost feel like you just spit out your coffee when this was pulled. Um, know that there is an opportunity, the chance, it's right in your hands. It's in the palm of your hands. A lot of us have got this card today. So a lot of us have opportunities right in the palm of our hands. We're just not willing to get our hands dirty and dig deep to get that oyster out. You got to pop the oyster out. You can't just open up and expect it. Like, have you ever shucked an oyster? They're not easy. You have to like have a sharp blade and twist and pull. Um, and you also, Carrie, have a plot twist in the future, an unexpected development. So please know for you, Carrie, along with this beautiful perfume that I'm smelling, examine your existing beliefs. Know that change is coming, but it's not to, don't fear it, okay? Change will lead to you cutting off what doesn't serve you, which is going to bring new opportunities and a plot twist. I love that for you. And Carrie said she knows exactly what I'm saying, and she gasped. When I said her coffee, like she spit her coffee out, she didn't spit it, she gasped. The flowers were your grandmother. Yeah, you're very overwhelmed. And don't let change terrify you. I'm gonna tell you, I was terrified of change too. I lived in a trailer, in a rundown trailer that was full of mold by because I was close to the Gulf and I thought that's where I wanted to be, and I was there for like 7 years. We moved. I'm in an RV by a flea market, and I love it's the most peaceful place I've ever lived. Like, we come and go, like everything's provided, it's reasonable. There's a flea market, I'm getting ready to open a shop. So the change that I feared is actually probably for my highest good, just like it will be for you. Okay. So don't fear change. Mandy, I see you, Mandy. I got you, boo. And then Mandy will probably be the last one unless there's somebody else that I haven't got, but I believe I've gotten everyone. Okay, Mandy. Mandy, I'm seeing bubbles. I'm actually seeing like there's bubbles around, but I'm seeing like this sculpture or something that looks like bubbles. It's white. It's like this big. It's a cube with white balls or bubbles on it. Almost looks like a tissue holder, but with bubbles or white balls or and there's nothing else around to show me what this object is. So I say sometimes my mediumship is like playing charades. I'm not sure what they're showing me, but I don't really get it's like maybe it's like pop bubbles. No, it's whatever that. Did you used to like make pottery or ceramics or something? Because that kind of does look like a ceramics mold that you pour the stuff in. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you, honey. You're welcome, Mandy. Okay, Mandy, you do have a loyal friend. Okay, the very first card is a loyal friend. So know that this person is present around you, okay? And you need to be gathering more information and pay attention to details. So whatever you're facing right now, this loyal friend will help you. Make sure that you're gathering all the information and you're really paying attention to the details. There is an obstacle that's coming your way. Uh, don't worry about it. You can easily overcome the blockage on your path. All you're going to do is just step over it. No worries at all. It's actually going to bring you to an epiphany. This is an eye-opening aha moment. This lesson will finally be learned, okay? It's going to repeat itself till it's learned. So I'm getting like this is the last time that you're going to face this obstacle because you're finally going to learn the lesson and the light's going to shine on it. You're going to be like, oh, I got it. I finally got it. And then that's when you're going to be able to zoom in and see the opportunity is right before you. The answer that you've been looking for is right there in front of you. So be aware of your loyal friends. Lean on them. Know that, yeah, they are wise. And I think the key word here is wise. Whatever's going on has to do with information and details. I don't know what you have going on, but pay very close attention to the details. This is only a temporary obstacle. Once you learn the lesson, the light's going to turn on and it's not going to repeat itself. And then the answer is going to be right there when you were a kid. Okay, this white cube thing was yours when you were a kid. So just know maybe that's something that one of the obstacles that maybe you faced also when you were a kid is what you're trying to overcome and learn from. I'm not sure. I don't know. You'll have to interpret yourself to see what that object, why I was shown that object. I have no idea. But your higher self knows. And you may process it tonight in your sleep. You never know, okay? Carrie said these cards definitely resonate. I know. I love these cards. She said, I've been watching Tiny House Nation, and that sounds awesome to live in an RV. Yeah, but you know what the mistake was? We bought a RV. It's older, built like a tank, but it's way too big. My husband can't drive it, and it wobbles like this when you go down the highway. So we are in one spot right now. We would like to get something smaller that we can travel with, but health challenges now, probably that's not going to be on our horizon anytime soon. Carrie said, thank you so much for this. I'm so glad I caught this. I was busy doing work and finally finished. I logged on and you were the first one. Everything happens for a reason. It sure does, Carrie. Always happens for a reason. Okay, so how is everyone feeling? Everybody doing good? Did I get to everybody? That's my most important thing is I want you all to be seen. Know that I care. Know that you're not alone. And get a reading so you kind of know what's up for the next week or so. So I think I got to everyone. I hope everybody's doing good. This next week, let's pull a card for all of us for the week. Okay, you're overwhelmed, Sherelle. I'm sorry. I just saw you, Sherelle Master. Would you like a card before we go? A lot of us are overwhelmed right now. When you feel overwhelmed, it's a good time just to look around and think about the things that you're grateful for, honey. Okay, you want a card. I'm pulling them already. Sure. Okay, Sherelle, I've got, okay, I want you to start treasuring your energy and your space, okay? You're feeling overwhelmed because you're not protecting yourself. You need to treasure your space and your peace and your energy. That means if the people around you aren't for your highest good, they don't need to be around you, okay? Treasure your space and your energy. You do have a detour coming. It's okay to change course. Don't be afraid, okay? Change course. There are alluring thoughts and actions. So temptations will help you to shift your mindset and to find a different perspective. So maybe you need to know that it's okay to be tempted and to follow your alluring thoughts and ideas. Okay, they will help shift your mindset, and you need to watch out for gossip and realize that word does spread fast, Cheryl. Or Sherelle. My name's Cheryl, so if I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize. So your reading is for you to be protective of your energy and space. Treasure your sanity. Treasure your peace, okay? Know that there is a change of course coming, Cheryl, but it's okay. You may have alluring thoughts and actions. What you do with them is up to you. They're just that, temptation, okay? Sherry. Okay, Sherry. And be aware of your mindset. If you find yourself thinking and feeling overwhelmed, don't say, I'm overwhelmed. No, I'm just looking for the best outcome. I'm looking for the journey, okay? And watch out for gossip. Word spreads fast. So don't be the source of gossip. Don't get involved in it. Just kind of walk away from it, okay? So I hope that helped you, Sherry. Sarah, yes, Sarah. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Sarah, you and I had an arrangement that I was not able to keep, and that person I believe is here with an extremely deep voice.
Hello. Hello, babe. It's me.
You're going to do a smudging this weekend. I love that, Sherry. Okay. So, Sarah, please know, even though you feel alone and very overwhelmed, you're not. Answers will be found. Justice probably never will be. But they have to live with it. And it's a they. Okay. It was his voice super deep.
Hello, babe.
Like super deep. Like, oh, what's that guy? Sam Elliott. Like even deeper than that.
Hello.
Anyway. I wish I could, like, there's times I wish I could, like, draw what I see, or I could, like, totally imitate what I hear for you guys. Like, I really wish I could draw some of the stuff that they show me. But now it's just his voice. Sarah, when I pulled your cards, I want you to know that the answers are much closer than you think. You think things are so far. He had a deep voice. Okay, just know that's him. The answers, everything is closer than you think. You think all this stuff is off, way far off in the distance. No, it's much closer than you think. It's your perspective once again. You also need to make sure that you're setting clear boundaries so that you enjoy the sweetness of life. Your strawberries can't grow juicy and plump if you keep letting the weeds into your garden. You need to also be watering your garden and nurturing yourself. You're too busy frantically doing whatever you're doing. I'm not sure what it is that you're doing, but I'm not seeing you taking care of yourself or nurturing your own garden. Okay? You also need to protect your energy and space too. Part of your nurturing your garden and your clear boundaries, protect your space. By doing all of these things, watering your garden, believing that things are closer than you think, having proper boundaries, and treasuring your energy and your space, guess what? There is financial security and material gains in your future. Okay? So let's look at that again for you, Sarah. What you're hoping for is much closer than you think. It isn't so far off in the distance. It's right here. Okay? You need to be more cautious of your boundaries. Tend to your boundaries so that your garden grows sweeter. Water and nurture your garden. Okay? That's you. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. Stop putting out into the universe what needs to go within. Also, treasure your energy and your space is sacred. Don't let the bullshit in. Okay, you got to lock it up. If you have to lock it up, lock it up. Because this is going to lead to your financial abundance and material gains. So even though it's hard and difficult right now, a lot of us are going through the falling away, the cleansing, cutting the things that no longer serve us so that we can enjoy the financial boundaries and that we can find peace and sanity within to do the sacred work. You can't do sacred work when you're surrounded and you're full of anger and stress and anxiety and things like that. Hi, Michelle. I'm doing great. I'm getting ready to head out, but I'm doing pretty good. Would you like a card before we go, Michelle? And once again, if you guys would like a full reading, it's super easy. All you do is go to this website, Mama psychicinsights.life/Mama Cole. Book a session with me. I have mediumship sessions, tarot sessions, Akashic life, past life regression, and also soul coaching. I can help you meet your spirit guides, all of that. Good. I'm so glad, Sarah. So get to work. Like all you guys, like you're not here by mistake. You are here to do some sacred work for yourselves and for our community. Yes, Michelle. Okay, so Michelle's going to be my last one, and then I'm going to go. Okay? And it's so nice to have you. I'm glad you made it in time, Michelle. Michelle, I get a very sweet, bubbly. I see a lady. Now, I'm not sure if this is you that I see a lady with curly hair, big round cheeks, huge smile, brown eyes, just happy and beautiful and bright and bubbly. And just know that she is here. And she's like, welcome, welcome, welcome. Like, she's so happy to be here. And the smile that just lights up the whole entire room. Okay, Michelle. First off, you got the ladder to success. Gradual success begins with thoughtful actions. So you're right on course towards the ladder of success. Just take each rung with thoughtful actions. And know that you need to trust your intuition. Listen to your inner voice as you're going up the ladder. And there will be some travel in your future also. Pack up and go. This is forward movement. And love. Don't push down those feelings of love. Your true feelings, let them be expressed. There's nothing wrong with love. Let it out freely. And unlock. There is something hidden or locked that this is probably going to unlock. And this doesn't have to always be romantic. This could be like love of yourself, love of the journey, love of something. It's like you're opening love back up. Okay, so for you, Michelle, the ladder of success is right in front of you. Just take each rung thoughtfully and carefully. Okay, follow your intuition. Always trust your inner voice. You do have some travel ahead of you. Positive movement forward. Pack up and go. Oops. There's love ahead, which is your true feelings. Okay, acknowledge your true feelings of love. And this will help unlock something that is unseen or hidden. Okay, I hope that helped, Michelle. Let me know how that resonated. So I hope everyone is doing good. I love you all. And Carrie said, I highly recommend a private reading from Mama. If any of you have one, I book my readings when I'm stressed, losing my mind. Mama is better than a therapist. Thank you. I actually went to college to be a therapist also. I'm only, this is really funny. You're going to laugh your heads off. My degree is in psychology and abnormal psych, but I'm only one credit away from my bachelor's because I couldn't take anatomy and physiology. Well, I could take it, but anatomy and physiology because I didn't want to work with cadavers. Now I understand why, because of my gift. And statistics because math and me are not friends. So that's the only reason I didn't become a professional psychologist or counselor. Michelle says, thank you. I've been in nursing school for the past 3 weeks. Have this whole year to go. Yay! Good job, Michelle. Thank you for what you do. I'm very thankful for nurses. That is a hard profession, but such a great profession. And so worth it. You really will love it. So with that, if you guys need a reading, I'm right here. You can find me right here, psychicinsights.life/Mama Cole. Remember to join me next week, every Thursday, 7 o'clock. I am right here. And I hope you have a good week. And if you need me, I'm a message away. And you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and that's it. And I will be getting a new phone this week. So you will see me back on TikTok and on Instagram and my videos and all that back up. I had a phone that has totally, it's like a brick now. It's been about 2 months that it's been outdated. So I have to go up. You have an amazing night too. You're so very welcome. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Namaste.